Hey, Mr. Bell. Can't hear you. Hang on. Could be my fault. Can you hear me? I don't hear you at all.
You know why you don't hear me?
I do now.
Okay, so let me see here.
Looks like you're live. I got a notification.
Yeah, I just went live just as you came on. So I kind of premature on that.
I'm in my dungeon.
JDS.
You caught me in my dungeon.
Uh-oh. JDS really is the first one in this time.
Whoa, no way. Is that mean he's first twice?
Yes.
Maybe he's 0th?
Drone bum.
Drone bum. All right, I got to figure out how to get to... Oh, there are my notifications. I never am downstairs anymore. Oh, my goodness, I'm big. Hey, JDS. Hey, Drone Bum. Peter Carroll. Dang you, JDS.
Peter Carroll. Hello. I'm going to pop the link in here, Peter, if you want to join. Drone Bum, JDS, if you guys want to join, feel free to do so. I know Paul's probably working, but maybe he can come in.
At least Paul's clocked in.
Yep.
Probably.
Daddy of 13. Hello, Kevin. I was, but the kids were screaming at me. Uh-oh. I'm the man, bro. JDS is the man. He wanted Drone Bum to know that, too.
Well, who else was going to tell him?
I'm not.
Hey, AZ Drone Dude.
Hey, AZ.
I don't know if your name is AZ. I suspect AZ stands for Arizona, but my stepfather's name was AZ. AZZIE.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. AZ. JD was actually really first today.
Note that does, in fact, need qualification. Really first.
Really first. Not much, Kevin. Not much at all. My hair's a mess. Of course, I've been wearing my hat all day. Let's see here. I think I liked it bigger for right now.
Yeah, that'll do.
So I just listened to Wendell's My Maria.
Yes.
Excellent. Excellent.
I agree. I don't know how he hits and holds those high notes so long. But...
Oh, man, that was just amazing. I thought I was listening to Brooks and Dunn, tell you the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was just so spot on. And the video was awesome.
Video was excellent, yeah. And I told him I felt sorry for him having to go through all that bad stuff, the wilderness, the snow, gambling.
Yeah.
I know, it's tough.
It's tough. But he seemed to do all right. Hey, Copper State Aerial Photography. Hello.
Was he supposed to hold a seat for you, AZ?
No, AZ, I don't think he held the second spot for you.
No, I don't see any reference to that.
Drone Bum was definitely second this time.
So what's the occasion, Mr. Bell?
Oh, I just felt like going live.
There you go.
I like doing these things spur of the moment.
Yeah.
Keeps people on their toes.
That's best. I've been working with providing my own RTMP server.
Really?
Yeah. So hopefully get around some of those issues that we have with YouTube. But what I'd like to do ideally, and Greg, this is based on Oz by Drone on his ideas, but Greg has provided a service that's something like this, where he allows other people to fly their DJI drones, and then he broadcasts them. Now, I don't know if he's done that in a while, but I saw it in the past.
Okay.
And, he gave me the idea to start looking into it, and it turns out that it's not. I'm not trying to underplay what Greg did. What Greg does technologically is amazing. So don't think I'm putting him down. I'm not. But it's pretty simple to set up a service like that, at least a minimal service like that. And so I'm looking into that possibility. What I'd like to do eventually is get it to a point where the Sunrise crew do their thing on one stream.
That would be awesome.
It would. Yeah. And you could actually do some interesting things, like possibly, because sunrises are so close to one another in the wintertime. In the Northern Hemisphere, sunrises are close to one another in the wintertime, and because the days are short.
Right.
And it would be conceivable to at least allow people to stream at the same time and still have people watch both streams.
That would be awesome. That really would.
I'm looking into those kinds of things. And again, I'm not putting Greg Kunert is technologically, very advanced, and I got a lot of ideas from him. So
good deal.
Yeah.
Okay. Make it work. Hey, Drone Bum, you drive safely, buddy.
Yeah, you take care, Drone Bum. And Steve, good day.
Hey, Steve.
FSU grad, hello.
Yep. FSU grad is here. Christopher C is here. JM, I think. And I think we got everybody else. Steve Carpenter's in the house.
No.
Yeah. Hey,
you get in the door.
Hey, Steve, I sent you a link, brother.
Welcome, Steve.
And here he is.
There he is.
Hey, brother.
Mr. Carpenter himself.
Good
Wearing
afternoon,
a Rodney Bell T-shirt.
and Dennis. Hello, how are you?
Look at that Rodney Bell shirt he's wearing.
Yeah. Ta-da.
Did you have to scramble to do that, or were you ready?
No, I was wearing it. It's my Rodney Bell day to be wearing today.
Okay. Well, see, I must have felt that. That's why I felt like I needed to go live.
Oh.
Lone Star UAV. Hello.
Hello, Lone Star.
So I had a fairly productive day at work today.
That's good to hear.
Yeah. Drone shots. Hey, Jody.
Wow, you got quite a crew in here, Rodney.
I do.
Yeah.
Good on you.
So how is everybody doing, Dennis? How are
I'm
you?
doing great, thanks. Always.
Hello, Tomas. I'm doing good. As my scar begins to hurt.
Ooh. How about you, Steve?
Well, actually, it's good. It's been a tough weekend. Linda was in a car accident.
Oh, no.
On Thursday night. Thank God she's okay.
Yes.
Car's totaled. She was hit. The car rolled. And the hardest part about everything is she called me right after it happened. So she was in shock. And some very nice passerby was there, and he got on the phone and told me what happened, that she was hit. And then the paramedic showed up, and they took he says, well, we'll let you know if we're going to be taking her anywhere. And then that was it.
Oh, no.
I spent the next 2.5 hours tracking down 2 city agencies, the fire department, trying to find out, where she'd been transported. So finally found out after her having to chase around all during that time.
Oh, wow.
And
Yeah, that'll ruin a weekend. Wow.
Well, this was Thursday. Thursday, she was on her way home right after it would happen, like at 5:13, 5:14 Thursday afternoon.
Wow. So was it a hit and run, or did the other driver actually stay at the same?
We don't know. I mean, they're telling us it's going to take 2 to 4 weeks to get the traffic report. So we went and saw the car, and the car is gone. But a safe car, Honda CRV, I'd recommend.
Well, as you said, praise the Lord, she's okay.
Yes, absolutely. Yes, praise God, no doubt.
Yeah. But so she's home here, just in a lot of pain, and she had a concussion, so she's working her way through it, slowly but surely recovering here.
Oh, good. Hello, Stingray Ariel.
Drive safely, bud. And hello, Tomas.
Hello, Tomas. And Kevin, Daddy at 13.
I don't know how I'm not used to this. I'm down in my dungeon, so I have this huge computer screen next to me now. Usually I have this tiny phone, right? So
you're in your basement right now, right?
What's that?
You said you're in your basement now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, you got your big screen there.
Yeah. I could put you on the really big screen, but that'd be.
No, don't do that. I don't want to scare. It's scary enough looking at myself in here. I don't want to scare everybody away.
See, my really big screen is currently turned off, but it's right there.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
The one I've been looking at. Those are both pretty big.
What are those 27s?
One of them's a 31, and the other one's a 29.
Oh wow, those are bigger than they look.
Yeah, I got 2 curved 27s.
Cool. These are both 4K monitors, and that one is 4K too. But I believe that I have the way it's wired up. It's only 1080p right now.
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
Mason Kieser, good afternoon, buddy.
Hey, Mason.
Hello,
Wow, I
Mason.
haven't seen you in a good while. No, that's not true. I think you were on one of my live streams recently. If not yesterday, then a week ago. My memory's so poor.
Yeah, I know. Mine's getting bad too.
The days fly by so quickly.
They do.
It's like I have what they call a CGM. It's a constant glucose monitor for diabetics.
Yes.
And they're good for 10 days. And all of a sudden, the monitor starts beeping, going, your sensor will expire in 6 hours. I'm going, what do you mean 6 hours? I only put it in 3 days ago. Yeah, 10 days went by in 3.
Let's see. Can I turn this camera around? I guess I can't. So I'll just flip the. I have right now on the print bed something that just finished. This is a 30-degree wedge, I guess, for mounting a doorbell that I have ordered.
Oh, okay.
At a 30-degree angle on my wall.
Rod Piker Drones UK is in the house. Hey, Rodney.
Hello, Rod.
I don't know I don't know how many people have seen this, but this is the ook that I designed myself. Let's see if we can do this.
Hey.
There we go.
Cool.
Yeah.
I remember you making that one.
Yeah, I still have a little problem with the head of it.
I got you.
You see how those strings stick up? Maybe you can't tell they stick up, but they do.
Yeah.
And so when you're trying to play it, which I can only play if I put this, I can only do if I put this tablet down. It digs right into my skin, so I have to work on a better design for that. But see,
hey, Chris, okay,
it's right there.
Hi, Chris.
Hey.
Mr.
Hello,
Peter.
But yeah,
Morning, Rodney. Morning, Dennis. Morning, Steve.
Look at that. He's saying good morning to us.
Yeah, I know.
Well,
Bitch.
it's only 7:47 a.m. Just got out of bed a little while back.
It's afternoon here. What's this good morning
Oh,
stuff?
these guys are so far behind.
It just turned afternoon here. It's only 12:47.
They are so
PM.
far behind, Rodney, that they claim to be ahead.
That's true.
I know.
Oh my
And
gosh.
with all the recent daylight saving stuff, where I am in Melbourne, we're now, I think, 16 hours ahead of you.
See?
Yeah. So, in fact, Peter made a comment. Was it the Saturday morning coffee? You made that comment about you. As late as my show is getting, you guys are, and that makes sense. I mean, like this past Saturday, I had to start around 8:30. Couldn't get Dennis off the air, man.
Yeah, you couldn't. So. Oh well.
Yeah, no, it's crazy here with daylight saving is like where Matt and Ari are in Queensland, they don't observe daylight saving, so they're automatically an hour different. And in Western Australia on the other side, they're normally 2 hours behind us, but now they're 3 hours because they don't observe it either. So really a bit of a mess.
Oh, so all of Australia doesn't do daylight savings time, or they don't all do it at the same time?
No, Queensland and Western Australia don't do it at all.
They're the smarter ones, I think.
Yeah,
It's just like Arizona.
Yeah, I was
Arizona
gonna
don't
say.
do it at all.
Indiana used to not, but they finally succumbed.
Hey, Blind Neil. Good afternoon.
Hey, Blind Neil.
Hello, Neil. How are you?
Rod Pike read up. Yes, I did say hi. So I don't have anything exciting on this 3D printer right now. I have to find something.
So
I still-
are you getting a Ring doorbell or something you're going to put on there, or what are you putting on?
I think it's pronounced Eufy. It's EUFY. And right now, if you look at Amazon.com, if you have to search for it, but or look under today's deals, they have that doorbell, which Ben from Authentech really likes, for $89, and it's usually $139.
Wow.
And it'll be delivered tomorrow. It's 1 day delivery. So I thought, yeah, and free return if you don't like it. So
Now this is a video doorbell system?
it's a video doorbell, and it has an indoor chime. That's one of the features I wanted. It has its own indoor chime. It doesn't just chime on your phone.
Yeah, I know Ring has only 1 or 2 models that you can hook to an existing doorbell that it'll work with it. So it'll work off the power, when it's hardwired, not,
Right.
Wirelessly, because they do make the little solar panel thing that goes around it.
Okay.
That, like if you have just the wireless one,
Right.
you buy this, it's like about 40 some bucks, and it's like a plate, so the bell sits in the inside of it and it goes up there, so it just constantly recharges the battery, so you don't have to take it out to recharge it.
Yeah, the thing I don't like about Ring is that it requires a subscription. I am absolutely opposed to subscription.
Yeah.
And Eufy doesn't require a subscription at all. It'll still work even if you don't subscribe to anything.
So it's on Amazon, you say, right now?
It is, yeah.
You don't happen to have the link to it, do you?
You know what? I was trying to, from my iPhone, from my iPad, I wasn't able to, let's see if I can do that.
Hey, Thunderbird 6. Welcome to the chat.
Hello, Thunderbird.
Eufy doorbell camera. And look under today's deals.
Yeah. I remember watching a video just recently, one of those doorbell videos where this guy was sick of people stealing his parcels off in front of the front door when he wasn't home, and he set up this real elaborate booby trap in a parcel. So people would steal the parcel and they take it home, and it sort of explode with glitter and some sort of really foul smell and this sort of stuff.
I saw that.
I think I've seen that video. He's got like a motor in there, and as soon as they open the package, that motor spins up.
Yeah, everything everywhere.
And some people have done it in their car.
Right.
Yeah, they did the one time, Rodney. I remember that one. They did several videos that he did on it in different positions that the camera caught the information because it's recording it and sending it back.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Dennis. I'll check it out.
Let me know if it doesn't. The actual link itself was 224 characters, which is too big for a chat.
No, it came through perfectly.
Yep, it did.
So there you go.
Now, how do you, without reading all through this real quickly, they have their own
you can use their own, or you can use
service?
Smart Life, either one. It's their own, but what's the name of that service that Smart Life uses? It's a standard thing. TAUY. What is it? What's the name of that service? It's like a bigger subdivision of Smart Life.
Mm-hmm.
Smart Life protocol. It uses IFTTT also, and TUYA, which is what Smart Life uses. TUYA is a
Easy for you to say.
it's sort of a subsidiary, if you will, of Smart Life is a subsidiary of TUYA. If TUYA were an entity, you know what I'm trying to say.
What's the English version of that one?
I have no idea. I don't speak English.
Yeah, that's a good deal.
I think I saw Thomas O'Sullivan in the chat there earlier. I got a notification on Facebook today to say it was his birthday. So if that's the case, happy birthday, Thomas.
Yeah.
Oh,
is that right?
I never get on Facebook, except I use Messenger all the time, but I don't get on Facebook rarely. So happy birthday.
So whether that's today my time or his time, I'm not sure, but it must be pretty soon.
Well, maybe it's tomorrow.
No, that'll be Wednesday.
No, it's Tuesday for you. It'll be Tuesday for him. He's still Monday. You're already on Tuesday.
That's
so
right, yeah.
If you get the notification, maybe it's for
your
day, not our day.
I'm showing it to be November 3rd. So
yeah,
Peter's already in November 3rd.
Yep. Yeah, we've got a public holiday today here too for a horse race. That's pretty good.
For a horse race, a public
holiday? Yep, public holiday for the Melbourne Cup.
Hey, Tim Jackson, how you doing, buddy?
Wow, that's pretty good. Hello, Tim.
They'll be holding with no spectators. Normally they get like 100,000 people or so there, but they're going to be empty though today.
Mm-hmm.
Good afternoon, Tiffany. Mrs. RC and Custom Designs in the house.
Yes.
Well, Tomas, I'm going to go ahead and say happy birthday, even though officially here in the States it's not your birthday. And I'll probably wish you a happy birthday again tomorrow. So.
Yeah. Today's my daughter-in-law's birthday.
Oh. Today also is Leanne Ari's either wife or daughter. Leanne.
Oh, that's right.
Okay.
Yeah, Leanne Laver. Is that his wife or his daughter? Peter, do you know?
I'm not sure. Not sure, really.
Hi, Tiffany, Mrs. RC.
Today's her birthday.
All right.
It's got to be his wife because she's 57 years old.
Hi, Tim Jackson.
Oh, no.
Well, Ari could be older than you thought.
Shouldn't have said that, Rodney.
I know it. I know it. Oh man, I hope she's not watching because if she is, I'm in a lot of trouble.
Rodney just said a woman's
I did
age on international television.
I did. Now everybody in the whole world knows.
You're in deep doo-doo, as they say.
19 people are aware.
Well, plus the people that watch it after the fact.
That's
it's
right.
going to live into
at least
perpetuity.
19, right?
Hey, Eric.
Plus, Ari, once I let him know. Yeah.
RC Crazy's in the house.
Although it could be a helpful reminder to Ari to remember his wife's birthday.
Uh-oh.
Hello, Mr. Tiffany.
Look what the cat brought in.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Wendell, we were just talking about.
Hey, Wendell.
Glad you joined late.
Was that a good thing that you talked about me?
What the cat brought in.
Well, depends on your interpretation.
Yeah. Hey, Wendell.
Glad you joined late.
Hold on, was that a good thing that you talked about me? Hold on, let me.
Well,
I wonder where the echo's coming from. The sound guy?
It's coming from me. Would you just settle down? Hey, I'm trying to get things here.
It isn't.
Oh my
It
God!
isn't me this time. Not me this time. No.
hey, Wendell. Dennis is impatient like that.
Oh, I tell you, hold on. Let me get my microphone here. Hold on.
Might be the same one I fell for last time I was on with that.
So
with that.
look, I had my microphone.
Hey, Chris,
All right.
That sounds better now.
There we are. All right, perfect.
So how are things in Maine, Mr. Wendell?
Well, I'm going to post some pictures later today. I went up to one of the mountains here, and it was snowing up there.
Oh my goodness.
Tried to go on a hike. It was 26 degrees, and the wind was blowing like you would believe. I said, okay, this ain't going to work. So,
That's crazy.
Have a lot of warm clothes up there.
Yeah, I'm coming. And then down here, the sun's out, and oh gosh, it's a balmy 32 degrees here now.
Oh, really? That hot?
Heat wave.
Hey, Brian B. Mac.
Hello, Brian.
Hi, Brian.
So Wendell, I'm going to tell you what we were talking about, and you judge for yourself if it was good or bad.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Dennis was saying how terrible you did on My Maria.
Well, that's because he wants everybody to tune in and listen to him play the ukulele. That's why.
No, in all seriousness, though, I was saying how well you did, and it was almost like I was listening to Brooks and Dunn.
Oh, thank you. I had fun with that. I think I said to Dennis, this is one of those songs that I could never get the band to get me to do. So the YouTube's allowed me to get into some of these songs I never got to do. So
well, yeah. And I love the video, man. That with all the horses, and I assume that's one of your daughters.
No, it wasn't. So
okay,
I'm planning to do one with her, but I got to get up to the farm to get the video, and she can only do it on Mondays and Tuesdays. So
okay. Nah. But it was really good, man. I really enjoyed that, and I watched your Wednesday show, your Halloween show.
Oh yes,
and I watched it at lunchtime today. So that was really.
Some people think I look like Dennis on my Halloween show.
It was the horns.
If the horns had been golden color, it would have been perfect.
Hey, Brian, B-Mac Aerial Visuals in the house.
Yeah, Chris Hope joined us as well.
And on the way home, I don't know if either you or Dennis, I don't know if you've done it or if you haven't, but I'm going to request it. It's a
We'll be right back after this message.
That's right. That's easy.
And then you hear the Star Spangled Banner playing in the background.
We did that together.
The name of the song is "To See What Condition My Condition Is In."
Oh, Kenny Rogers.
Kenny Rogers. I cannot believe I forgot that. Kenny Rogers in the first edition.
Steve knows that stuff.
Well, I used to know it, but all this stuff, all this information have is fading away. I can't, if I didn't post my name right here on
And you know the scary thing. The scary thing is Rodney is still working with technology somewhere.
It's sliding away, Rodney.
All of a sudden, you see the port exploding. Just think, Rodney. He said things were starting to fade away. Is it the red wire or the green wire?
As the mushroom cloud grows.
Well, you know, you're not far off there, Wendell.
Hello, Gary.
That's all right.
Hey, Gary. How's it going, brother?
Hey, Gary.
Ariel's in the house.
Let's put this back there again. That worked pretty well.
Yeah, if I don't write stuff down, Rodney, I forget it in like 3 minutes. So,
well, I've never, when I was younger, I used to never have to write anything down because my memory was, in the Navy ruined it.
Blame it on the Navy.
Yeah, blame it on the Navy.
I am. I'm going to blame it on the Navy.
Oh.
now, did they have wood ships back then, or had they transitioned?
No, they didn't have wooden ships yet when he was in the Navy.
No, they
Actually,
had
they used to ride them. Oarsmen there, they used to ride them.
the first wooden ship I served on was the Ark.
Logs that were hollowed out, Wendell. Oh.
My when I was stationed on the USS Preble, my DSs, the guys that worked for me, used to tease me about being on the Ark. And I was only 35 at the time.
I tried to get on the Ark, but God said we already got our 2 jackasses. You got to stay here. So, I missed out on that one.
Wow. Sorry, Wendell.
You heard that joke, haven't you? I don't remember who told the joke. It was somebody famous was talking about how this guy was very proud of the fact that he didn't look nearly as old as he was, and his grandson was looking at him and said, "Were you on the Ark with Noah?" And he said, "Of course I wasn't on the Ark with Noah." And the kid looked at him perplexed. He said, "Well, what's bothering you now?" I said, "Well, if you weren't on the Ark with Noah, how is it you didn't drown with all the others who weren't on the Ark?"
Good point.
Oh my goodness, that's good.
That's clever.
Oh,
This is turning into Rodney's comedy hour. This is pretty good.
That's it.
well, we have our moments on here.
Well, I'm back to normal tomorrow. I leave tomorrow afternoon, go back home. So.
Oh, do you?
Wow, Tim Jackson didn't have electricity for almost 26 hours.
Oh wow!
Yeah, they copped some really bad thunderstorms up there over the weekend. I think some places said they had hailstones. I think about 13 centimeters, which is pretty big. Well, that's sort of five or so inches across.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you that hurricane that's going into Central America, that thing's unbelievable. They're talking 30 inches of rain hitting.
Oh wow!
Whoa.
You know what? I just looked over, and Steve, I meant to send you a message with the link on Messenger.
That's
and
okay.
I
found one in chat and snuck in the back door.
Well, good, because I was sending you an invite. See, this is what I'm saying. My memory I missteps,
There's always the mobile phone saying, "Hey, things to do today."
I haven't figured out how to use that yet.
Oh,
Or maybe it's just because I don't want to know how to use it.
or I tell my wife, put it in your calendar, and then it'll remind you. You just set it up a week before, a day before, and then it'll remind you. You don't have to, except for when you come on and you go, what the hell is that?
Hey, Mason, no, I didn't fly Sunday morning. I had a bad night, and I had I woke up at 1:30 and laid there for about 30, 40 minutes trying to go back to sleep and just couldn't do it. So I went ahead and got up, and it was really cloudy here anyway. So I told Dennis and Paul that, hey, I'm just going to go on back to bed.
By the way, it's nice to see you after that, because we were a little concerned. So good. I'm glad it looks like you're feeling better.
Oh, I am. It was just, I just had a bad night sleeping. That's all.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, waking up at 1 o'clock, not a good thing.
no, it's not. And of course, stupid me, the first thing I do when I do wake up is I go do my chores. And then I lay back down, and I pop open the phone and start looking at things, and that's it.
Wow.
You start messing with technology in the middle of the night, and it's going to keep you awake.
Well, in the middle of the afternoon, I got a technology. There it is, Rodney Bell with the link. just came in
Just now. That's amazing.
Well, I'm glad you found it in the chat, Steve. I really am.
I was the same. Got a notification about this stream when I was halfway through having breakfast on the iPad.
This is so strange. It's morning in Australia for a change.
That's morning every day. We get morning every day.
Well, unless it's Saturday morning here, and then it's evening there.
Yeah, but it's always morning though, a bit later.
So Peter, is it about 6 o'clock in the morning there?
8:09 a.m. here I'm on the sort of eastern coast of Australia. Yeah, we're 16 hours ahead of the east coast of the US.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Usually it's 12. Usually it's 14 when there's no sort of daylight saving involved. But
Right.
Yeah.
My cousin posted on her Facebook page, and she says, "I'm not turning the clock back. There's no way in hell I'm going to live another hour of 2020."
Well, I actually considered not turning the clock back. So the one thing I did do Saturday, when 2 o'clock came around, I went out and reset all the clocks in the kitchen and here in the bedroom.
Does that surprise anybody here that he did that at 2 a.m. in the morning?
No,
not
no.
at all.
He probably set the alarm so he'd get up at 2 o'clock.
Honey, I gotta go change the clocks now.
Yeah. Time to turn back the clock.
Look, everybody talks about 2020 being canceled, right, Steve? I mean, does that mean we can not have our birthday count this year? So do I not count this as a year?
Well, I tried to get away with it, but somehow it didn't work.
All right.
I've been trying to figure that out for years. I think Jack Benny had he was 39
He was 39 till he died, wasn't he?
Yeah. And so he had, at least he figured it out.
At Copper State, I agree with you 100%. The whole thing started because somebody made a stupid joke to Franklin, not to Benjamin Franklin it was. And, oh well.
Well, didn't it start, though, in World War II?
But
Franklin had the idea.
Something in Congress that got the wheels in motion that eventually ended up. That's what I understand. That he had something he said was the catalyst for this actually taking place eventually.
Yeah, it was, quote, his idea, but I don't think it ever went into effect until World War II.
No. I don't know when it took. I don't remember when it took effect.
Rodney, hey, do you remember? Oh, wait, never mind.
They just need to leave it in effect and just leave it there. I mean, it's like Rodney went live, and then he's asking me about. He went live for Sunset Flight here the other day, and he asked me if I was going to go live, and I'm going no, cloud cover. And now with the daylight savings time, I mean it's at 5 o'clock here. It was getting real dark.
Yeah. I noticed it was dark at 6:15 yesterday. Just like, I
So
don't know when it got dark, but I noticed at 6:15 it was dark already. So
Yeah.
I just did a Google search on who started daylight savings time.
yes.
And according to National Geographic, it was some guy by the name of George Hudson. Oh, go away. Why are you doing this?
Advertisements.
Telling me to enter my email to continue reading.
I think the 60s is when, sometime in the 60s, it became standard in the United States. It was pretty inconsistent before that.
Yeah.
See you, Chris Hope. Thanks for being there.
See you,
Take
Chris.
care, Chris. Take
Have
care,
a good
Chris.
one, Chris. Take care, brother.
Yeah, bye, Chris.
You got mail.
My wife is home. I get notice when my garage door. My wife better be home. My garage door has been opened.
Someone's stealing your car. Yeah.
That could be it.
So much for that doorbell getting anything picked up to view
Yeah,
it.
it was a day late. What can I say?
Okay, so what I was saying was, according to National Geographic, it says, you probably heard that Ben Franklin kind of proposed daylight savings time, also savings time, centuries before it was implemented, and that the twice yearly switch was initially adopted to save us money on energy needs. But if you dig deeper, you'll find out that the daylight hoarding tradition, which was adopted in the United States just over 100 years ago, has an even more colorful history. Around the world, daylight savings time has been affecting international relations. Taking notes, are you, Wendell?
Yeah.
Because as I said, I'm going to forget all this.
Okay. Anyway, it says thrift wasn't the only reason for daylight saving. In 1895, George Hudson, an entomologist from New Zealand, came up with the modern concept of daylight savings time. He proposed a 2-hour time shift so he'd have more after work hours of sunshine to go bug hunting in the summer. 7 years later, British builder William Willett, the great-great-grandfather of Coldplay frontman Chris Martin.
I know Coldplay.
Yeah.
Hello, drone cinematografico, Brazil.
All right. Somebody play Hail to the Chief.
Rick Halber.
Hey, Rick Halber.
Hey, Roosevelt.
What's going
How are
on?
you? Hello, Rosie.
We're getting schooled by Rodney.
Hey, bro.
Hail to the chief. He's the one we all say hail to.
How are you, Prez?
That's not a love lady original.
How are you, Mr. Carpenter?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Still bummed we didn't get to chill out in person this year.
I know. Let
Hello,
me tell you.
cinematographical. I hope I said that right.
So, Roz, I'm just checking. Are you comfortable? You want us to get you a pillow or anything? Or
No, I'm quite comfortable.
what is that position? Hold on. Let me see if I can do this.
He's in his new bed.
Oh, he can't get. He bought that new bed. He can't get out of it
He
now.
can't get out of the new bed. He's
I
stuck
can't.
there.
Help, I've laid down and I'm not going to get up.
Hey, Rick Halber. Good afternoon, buddy.
Tomas is correct in
Got
that.
a drone. Hello.
At least I think he's correct in that part of the excuse for the United States using daylight savings time, so-called, is that the children would go to school in the daylight hours. They'd come back from school in the daylight hours as well. And but what was I going to say? There was more to that than that. Recently, there was a multi-billion-dollar research done on as to when the daylight savings time should take place in the United States, and that's why it was moved to when it was recently moved. But something like $18 billion was spent researching. Oh yeah, we need to use the first week in November and the whatever it is in April.
Yeah,
I'm sure that research was well used.
I imagine.
$18 billion to make a decision about time.
Yeah, exactly. That number may not be exact, but it's about right.
Good use of governmental funds.
Yeah.
Oh, yours and our money.
Yep.
Does anybody know who Tim Hawkins is?
Yes.
He has a new video out, and I'm gonna find it and put the link into the chat. It is hilarious. I know Steve will love it. Let me find it here real quick. Okay, here's the link. I'm going to put it in the chat. And you guys take a look at it. I think most of you will enjoy it. I bet old Peter might even enjoy it.
Hey, I'm not old.
This song is so funny, and I'm gonna tell you right now, it's based on the tune of the Candyman.
Well, Poe.
Oh yeah, I've seen this
let
one.
you go because I'm sure she has stuff she needs me to do. But it's been great. Thanks for having me on, Rodney. I appreciate it.
You're welcome, Dennis. You're welcome anytime, brother.
Okay. We'll see you next time.
All right.
Bye-bye, Dennis. Yeah, I've seen this one.
In fact, I may have sent you the link, Steve.
Yeah, you did.
Everybody just left my video to watch the stream. Well, that's okay. That's okay because I want people to see it. I think it's pretty good. Oh, let's see here. I need to go to excuse me, guys. I'm going to Google Translate.
Uh-oh.
Forgot how to speak English.
Oh, okay. Gata Drone is, I think she's in Brazil, and she's speaking in Portuguese. And her last statement right here says, I wanted to understand you talking.
Well, even I have trouble understanding you talking. Sometimes, Rodney.
That's because your young ears don't understand old manese.
Oh, okay.
I have the same problem because Rodney speaks American, not Australian.
Speak American.
Well, Mr. Rodney, I got to go too. My daughter has sent me a note. She needs me to call her about her car. That's never,
Okay, Wendell.
never a good thing. So,
Thanks for popping in, brother.
yes,
Wendell,
sir.
you know that means it's time for a new car, right?
I have a feeling that might be where we It is a 2000. It is a 2002. So,
Oh yeah, it's time.
all right. See you guys.
Have a good one, Wendell.
Take
Wendell.
care. 2002.
Yeah, it's time.
If anybody else would like to come in, the link is in the chat. I'm probably not going to be on too much longer anyway, but y'all welcome. So what you got planned for today, Peter?
Very little, really. Nothing much planned.
Okay.
I'll just be hanging around home.
Ah.
Yeah.
Are you
Even though
you guys still on restrictions?
we are, but they've eased them quite a bit. We can now travel 25 kilometres
Oh wow!
away from home. So yeah, they've eased them quite a bit, and I think they're going to ease them a lot more this weekend coming too, because I think we haven't had any new cases of the virus here in Victoria for 3 days, so that's a good sign. So
Yeah, Ron Lockwood was telling us the other day that South Dakota, where he's from, has finally started getting it.
yeah,
They were there for first few months. They were like they had the least cases in all of the United States.
Mm-hmm.
But
Well, a lot of it too is there's all the testing.
There.
Well, the reason too is all the testing that they're doing now. People weren't going in for testing, and even when we went to go pick up Linda from the hospital, when we were there on Friday, they had a testing center at the hospital. It was a drive-through center that you could go to get tested there. Because as we went and pulled in, the security guard came up and asked us what we're there. I said, well, I'm here to pick up my wife from the hospital and getting directions, but they had a section for going to the emergency room. And look at this guy. Look at that beard. Holy moly, Rick.
Wow.
almost like mine.
That's getting close. How's everybody doing?
Rick, are you playing Santa Claus this year?
Yeah. I'm getting ready.
You're on a good start, that's for sure.
Yeah.
You feeling okay today, buddy?
Huh?
Are you feeling okay today?
Yeah, I'm laying in bed right now.
Me too.
Hey, James Boyd, hello and good afternoon. Above and Beyond Drones in the house.
Yeah, just sitting here, saw this was on. I said, all right.
Okay. Well, we're glad to have you.
Yep. You're always welcome to come on.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I got on here.
Yeah, how you feeling? You doing better?
Yeah, I feel good.
Good.
Just my leg is a little messed up, so I got my leg up and sitting here. It's hot. Got no shirt on, so.
in fact, I think your beard beats Rodney's there. I think, Rick, you're doing well, eh?
It looks like it's beating you.
That's what they said. They said I look like Rodney. I said, man, that's a good compliment.
Oh, wait a second, Rick. Don't do
Bit of an
that.
insult. Yeah.
We don't think you're that ugly looking.
Thanks, Steve. Hello, Lone Star.
Hello, Lone Star.
We don't think you're that.
Hi, Lone Star.
He's got his webpage open. He's listening to the rebroadcast.
Yeah.
Hello, Lone Star.
Howdy, fellas.
Hi, Lone Star.
He's got his webpage open. He's listening to the rebroadcast.
Yeah.
Steve, didn't you already say that?
Yeah, I could have sworn I did.
Well, see, Rosie, that's old age too. You start repeating yourself.
Yeah.
No, that was Linda. Yeah, when you get your head banged up, that's prevalent.
All right, that better?
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Definitely better.
Sounds good.
What are y'all up to today?
I'm just trying to kill time. Good way to kill time is do a live stream.
Well, I once killed a six-pack just to watch it die.
I used to do that in my younger days.
24 hours in a day, 24 bottles in a case. Coincidence? I think not.
No, 1 hour, right?
And then there's always
You don't start first thing in the morning.
then there's always the 99 bottles of beer on the wall. Don't forget that one.
Yeah, you tell me when you get to about 3. And if anybody still understands what you're saying.
Yep. That's for sure. So, Roosevelt, have you been in that bed nonstop, or have you decided to go to work at all?
Yeah, I went to work today, so I got out of it today.
I can't believe that, Steve. I don't believe that at all. I think he stayed in that bed all day. He probably called in sick.
Whoa. Define went to work. Just driving past the office don't qualify as going to work.
That's right. That's right.
The drive-by.
Nor does thinking about going to work qualify.
For me, it does.
There you go, Gary. That's perfect.
Yeah.
And we use a case of beer as the advent calendar for the kids. No, I was just wondering if you've just been there the whole entire time since you got the bed, since you've made that post, and that you haven't left yet.
No, I got out of it this morning, unfortunately.
So did you fly Sunday, Rosie?
I did late after the sun had went up. I don't know what happened to my stream key. For some reason, it got mangled up, and I guess an extra letter got in there or extra number. So what I did was I just erased the whole thing and put it back in, and it worked. So
okay. And
I was looking for you.
Yeah, I was outside, all set up, ready to go, and I hit go live or whatever, and it just kept saying connecting, and I was like, "What's going on?" So I finally gave up, and I was like, "Everybody, just go to Chris, and I'll just skip out this week." So
don't let him kid you. He was still in bed, and he was sitting there on the controller, sitting there going, "Wonder why I can't get a signal because the drone's outside."
Yeah, I texted Dennis, and he said, "Yeah, you were having problems."
yeah, I had some issues, so I didn't go up until later. I think I went up after Chris had gone up, like after he'd ended his stream. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Rodney, I'm going to have to buzz out of here. I got to get back to work and see if
hang with some 4-letter words.
Yeah, unfortunately, and see if Linda needs anything.
All right, Steve. Well, thanks for popping in, buddy.
Thank you, sir. Peter, good to see you.
See you later.
Roosevelt, Rick, Mr. Lone Star, take care. And everybody in chat, have a great rest of your afternoon. Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Hey, Tina Davies. Hello, and welcome to the chat.
How you doing, Peter?
Do any of y'all fly FPV at all?
No, I don't think any of us do.
I'm trying.
Whoever's in the chat, no. RDQ, Race Day Quads, has a heck of a clearance sale going on right now.
Okay, I'll let Chris Hope and them know he's starting to get into FPV.
Did I miss that? Who said that?
That was me. Ray Stay Quats. They have a clearance deal, clearance weekend.
Ah, okay. I've got a couple of FPV drones. I just need to take the initiative and learn how to use them.
Oh, it's that getting out of the chair thing.
Pretty much.
Kind of like Roosevelt, can't get out of bed.
I think even
I got a call coming in.
Who the hell played in my chair was glue again? Hate it when it happens.
We'll see everybody later.
All right. See you,
All right.
Rick. You have a good one, brother.
I think even Matt North's got an FPV drone, or we should have it by now.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
did he
he
get
ordered
one finally?
He ordered one of those little Tiny Hawks, I think it was.
Okay.
Yeah. Supposed to be delivered on Saturday, but it didn't turn up, so I think he should have been there yesterday.
Holy smokes.
What?
I'm going to put a link in the chat so you can see it for yourself. That's insane. I've never seen anything like that. It's a deer walking through the woods with half of its back gashed out, and it's still, alive and just walking.
Wow.
Them critters are resistant.
I'm like, is it freaking a zombie or something? Because it's a whole chunk. I just put it in the chat.
Oh my goodness.
It's like a bear attacked it or something, and it still survived.
Mercy. I wonder if it's in a lot of pain.
Well, it's strutting along like it's
Yeah.
not. Thomas.
What's it say there, Rosie? What's that sign say?
What'd you say, Peter?
Just asking what that sign above your head there says.
Oh, he said, Thomas said, looked like Bigfoot took a bite.
No, he's talking about the sign above your head.
Oh.
There.
Yeah, that one, yeah.
That one.
So just trying to read it. Okay.
And then that's alcohol.
Yeah. Invest in alcohol. What else do you get? 48% in return. There's the stock tip for the day.
There you go. So Rosie, how long did you work today?
5 to 2.
5 to 2?
Yes, sir.
You mean 2 to 5?
Yeah, I got to work at 5:15 and took off at 2:15.
Let's see. I'm at work right now, technically.
Oh, do you work from home?
Yep, home office.
Oh, cool.
Have been since this whole thing started and will be till at least the first of the year.
Wow. Yeah, the base that I work at, everybody that's non-essential is working from home.
No, I'm getting an essential letter if I do need to go to my office is literally across the street from where I live.
Oh, okay.
I have like a 2.5 mile commute to the office.
Wow. That's not bad.
And I just don't bother. I mean, they tell us we can work from home, so I'll work from home.
Well, there's talk going on at the base that they're probably going to start utilizing this telecommuting more often.
Yeah.
And I can't work from home because I can't build racks at home. So
You could.
well, I could. I don't have the room to, but I guess I could always build it outside. The problem is getting it here.
Have you finished the porch yet? Back porch?
No. But I'm not the one doing that. So
Well, I mean, it looked from your Sunday sunrise streams or your Saturday sunrise streams, it looks good, but I mean, you don't have any railing up. So I mean,
yeah, we're not going to put any railing up. I think my wife doesn't want the railing in. We're just waiting for the steps to get put on. So
what are you,
steps either.
what are you going to grab a hold of when you start to fall?
Nothing. That's the point of the whole deal.
well, I don't know. If I had my way about it, I'd put rails on it, but it's not my call.
Rodney's going to have one of those unfortunate accidents.
Yeah,
maybe that's what she's planning on.
I'll get my way one way or the other.
A little bit of a shoving.
I mean, I may suffer a little bit of pain and maybe a broken bone or two, but I'll get my way. I'll get my rails.
Well, Rodney, when she starts eating bananas, you might want to start treading lightly.
Oh man,
And that is it's insane. Like he's walking like there's nothing wrong with him.
you start talking about that deer still, right?
Yeah. Like you see his intestines and his spine and everything.
Yeah, it's just all exposed. I wonder what happened.
Who knows? I know I saw one video the other day on Facebook, just scrolling. I guess it was a crocodile. I think it was in Africa or somewhere. Somewhere over there. A crocodile, and I guess what are the things called? Gazelles was out on an island, and the gazelle was looking at the crocodile. Crocodile was looking at the gazelle, and the gazelle had to swim to the other side. I guess the crocodile was just waiting, like, yeah, you're gonna have to go in the water eventually, so go ahead and go. So the gazelle looked, so he just darted and hopped in the water. So the crocodile turned around and said, oh yeah. So he got in the water and went after him. Well, here comes two hippos after the crocodile because it's mating season, and they don't like to be disturbed during mating season or whatever, and they're temperamental anyway. So the gazelle is going, the crocodile's coming after him, and then the two hippos are coming after both of them from both sides. So and I don't know how they caught this on camera, but they did. So they all kind of merged on one another, and everything just went underwater. And then they stayed underwater for about maybe 7 minutes. Then here come the two hippos. They come back up. The gazelle pops up over by the end of the where the land came back up, and then the crocodile never showed back up. So I'm assuming that the hippos killed the croc.
Wow. Hey, Rosie, you froze up, buddy.
Oh, I froze up. Can you hear me?
We hear you. Or I hear you.
Oh,
there
is that
you go.
better? There we
Now
go.
you're back. Hey, Bob Casey, welcome to the chat, brother.
Yeah, our crocodiles here feed on overseas tourists that make the mistake of going swimming in the rivers up in the north. Yeah.
I don't do rivers. We've got a lot of alligators here in the south in Arkansas, and did I freeze up again? What's happening? Oh, there it goes. There was this guy. He went fishing with his wife. He was telling me a story one time, and they were on the banks of the river or whatever, and she had her feet hanging outside of the side of the boat. Well, he told her, he said, "Babe, you might want to, pull your feet back in." She's like, "Why?" She said, "Look." He said, "Look over the side of the boat. There was a 12-foot alligator, out there on the side or whatever." And she thought that it was a log, but it was the back of an alligator. And
no!
The alligator, once her foot touched his back, he opened his I guess his eyes were closed. He opened his eyes and looked up, and she started screaming.
Yeah, imagine his surprise, huh? Missed the free meal.
And snakes are notorious too. Like, you got to watch if you're out on the boats. They drop down from trees.
Well, my mother, we'd gone fishing, and my mother had her feet over the side of the boat, getting her feet wet, in the water. And she just happened to look down, and here's this snake coming up for her toes.
Woo!
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was a water moccasin.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say like an anaconda or something. I was like, whoa.
No. This was just, we've got, in Oklahoma, we've got timber rattlers. We got diamondbacks on the western side of Oklahoma, but in the part of Oklahoma I'm from, it's the timber rattlers, and we got copperheads and water moccasins.
Well, we've got a lot of cottonmouths here in Arkansas.
Yeah.
I went tubing up in New Braunfels up on the river, and this group sat in just before me, and they might have been 50 yards in front ahead of me. And all of a sudden I hear the lady just screaming. She was trying to walk on water, trying to get back to the bank. Apparently, some snake went over the top of her foot.
Oh my goodness.
She was done.
Well, I worked at a summer camp when I was in high school, and there was during one of the camping sessions, one of the girls' cabins had gone up to what we called Chapel on the Hill to camp out overnight. And around dusk time, one of the girls' CITs came down, counselors in training came down and said, "Hey, we've got a rattlesnake up in our campsite. We can't get it to go away." And so one of the other guys that I worked with went and got his 30-30, and he went up there, and pretty soon you hear bang, bang, and he comes walking down, and he stood 6 foot tall, and he was only like 17. He stood 6 foot, and he was dragging this rattlesnake. It was a timber rattler, and the tail or the head was dragging on the ground, and he had the rattle side end of it over his shoulder, carrying it like this. So it was a fairly good sized snake. And he ended up having a belt made out of it.
How many years ago was that?
Probably about 45 years ago.
So you can remember that, but you can't remember how to put your battery in your drone.
Oh,
You're never going to live that one down, Rodney.
No, I was really hoping he would have forgotten it by now.
No, I don't forget.
Oh well,
there's a medical term for that. It's called old timers.
Old timers, yeah.
For some reason, they can remember what they did 50 years ago, but they can't remember what they had for breakfast.
Well, I do remember a lot of things from my childhood days, but I have a hard time remembering the things I've done for, like this morning.
Forgot what he was saying.
Like this morning, after I had my shower, after I, getting ready for work, I, put on my deodorant and stuff, and I walked out of the bathroom. My hair was just like a mess. I'd forgot to comb it. And I come into the bedroom and I looked in the mirror and I'm like, oh boy. So I went back and combed my hair.
Did you look what Tim said? He said, Rodney, I swore you were going to say something. Say one day at band camp.
Band camp. No. It was a YMCA camp is what it was. I don't do band. Ratters won't bite you if you cut their heads off with a shovel. That's true. That's true, Gary.
Yeah, that's very true.
And also at the summer camp, this was in between the normal camping seasons. We had a church group up at the camp, and me and the horse wrangler and one other the employees was walking to the corral to saddle up some horses for the campers. And there was these two copperheads, and obviously one was female and one was male because they were mating. And it's funny to watch because they were wrapped around each other and they were like touching their snouts together. And Ken went back and got his shotgun. And I noticed as Ken was walking back that 5 feet from the snakes was this rabbit. And the rabbit was about 10, 15 feet from us. And Ken come back with his, and the rabbit wasn't moving. So, he was aware of the snake, the rabbit was. Anyway, Ken shot the two copperheads, and man, that rabbit was gone. So that was always funny. I mean, that I thought that was funny. But hey, Ron, RL Photography's in the house. No.
All right, I'm going to pop out of here, Rodney.
All right, Rosie. Well, you have a good one, brother.
All right, I'll see y'all later. See you later.
All right, man.
See you later.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and call this one, unless we can get Ron Lockwood to come on. Hey, Ron, I'm going to put the...
I'm going to hop off of here, too.
Okay.
I got it.
All right, I'm sorry. Well, thanks for popping in, brother.
Thanks for having me. See you later.
You're always welcome.
Bye.
Bye.
Ron, can you come on? Have a good one, Bob Casey.
Yeah, bye, Bob.
I don't know what Ron's. No, Ron, I'm not playing hooky from work again. I'm off work. I got off at 2:15. I don't work 48 hours like you do, brother. Anyway, we'll wait a few minutes. If anybody else wants to pop on, feel free to do so. There's Victor, Elvis, and Matthew.
Hey, buddy.
How's it going?
Good, man. How are you? Peter Carroll.
Hi, Ron. Yes,
good.
thanks.
How are you guys doing?
Yeah, doing good, thanks. For this early hour of the morning.
Yeah, I'm getting all kind of Nancy's here with me, and we're having a very productive day.
Oh, good. Tell her to come here. I want to say hi to her.
Nancy?
She's like, yeah, I know.
Hi to you.
Hey, Nancy.
Hi, guys. How are we?
Good. How are you?
I am doing well.
It's good seeing you again.
It's good to see you guys, too.
You keeping him in line?
What's that?
You keeping him in line?
That's a full-time job, Rodney.
I can imagine.
Yeah, it would be.
I know when he gets on these live streams, he just gets wild. And
Sometimes I know it happens.
We had a interesting morning. It was productive. Involved a lot of Velcro, which she got stuck in her hair.
It was not a good sight, you guys.
Oh, I can well imagine. I was working with Velcro today, as a matter of fact.
I bought a full enclosure for my side-by-side. So it's a canvas instead of, a hard shell.
Right.
We put it on it and required a lot of good Velcro, strong Velcro.
Is it the hook kind?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like super strong.
Yeah, I use that at work. In fact, what I was doing today, I had these media converters that takes RF type signals and turn it into Ethernet.
Yeah.
And I Velcro them to the media tray, and I put one on and it was crooked. Like here's the opening of the tray, and the media converter was sitting kind of cockeyed, kind of like that.
Mm.
So I had to straighten it up, but I'm trying to pull it off. I finally had to get a screwdriver and just kind of like pry it off. And even that was still hard. This is really strong stuff.
Yeah. Hey, nice hat, by the way.
Oh, thank you. I thought you might like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, you had a real nice hat on the other day. Bye, Nancy.
Bye.
Good seeing you.
So, yeah, we got that. It took us a couple hours, but we just took our time, and it's really kind of neat. It's just this one little canvas piece. It's only about that long, but it goes up around the whole rail, and you got to put it on just perfect. And then the whole bottom half and the windows all zip in, and you can zip them on and off really fast.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. And then we left the whole back. There's a whole back section. We put that on, a bunch of straps, and then in between the straps, you put the Velcro to make sure. We followed all the instructions. I think it's going to be really good. But
cool.
It's going to help keep some heat in there.
Yeah.
Engine heat, in the winter, and my hunters will be a little warmer. It's supposed to get. We're looking at. It's got to be 70 plus today. 70, 75 degrees.
When I came home, it was like, I think it was like in the 50s or 60s. Let's see. I may be wrong. Yeah, right now it's 50 degrees.
Yeah. What do you get over there, Peter?
Today it's going to be up around 30 degrees Celsius here today, which is I'm not sure what there's in Fahrenheit. Probably getting up towards the 90s, probably.
Well, let's see.
Wow.
0 degrees Celsius is 32 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
So you're entering your springtime too, aren't you?
Yeah. I'll ask Siri.
30
Hey, Siri.
Celsius. Take a time.
Not going to answer.
Times 9 divided by 5, add 32.
It's too hard for me.
Yeah, I'm not ready for math right now.
But,
I'll see my Siri will wake up.
yeah.
Convert 30 degrees Celsius to Fahrenheit.
The answer is 86 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah, 86.
Wow.
You're close, Peter.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're coming up on your summertime now.
Yeah, our summer starts in the 1st of December. Summer starts here, so yeah, getting close.
You guys are all backwards.
Yeah, those people that live in the southern hemisphere, they're backwards.
I know. Yeah.
We're almost a day ahead of you, though. So technically, you're the guys that are backwards.
Uh-oh.
Yes, Rick Calber, how you doing, buddy? There's Ray Kelly. Tim.
Hey, Jimbo, it says your device is not connected. I assume that's above and beyond drones.
Is that Jim the tech expert?
BMAC. Getting all kinds of folks in here, Rodney.
I know.
Ray Kelly, Rick, Tomas, Tim Jackson. Who am I missing?
Jim, I'm trying to add you to the link, but it says your devices aren't connected, so you may want to try again.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I just went on YouTube for a second, like, oh, look, there's Rodney Bell playing hooky from work again. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm not like you, man.
You go in at like 6 in the morning.
Oh, I got there at 5:15 this morning.
Yeah. There's Jim.
How you there?
Yeah, Nancy been doing nothing but working since she got here. I was up at my buddy's yesterday, and we cleaned out his garage, and then we moved an entire shed.
Wow.
That was interesting. It required a bobcat and some chains, and yeah, that was we should have taken pictures of that.
Yeah, should have done a video.
Yeah, should have. Yeah. I just finished a video. My mechanic, super nice guy. He was with his wife last summer. He said they were up in Red Lodge, Montana. And they were at an outdoor wedding. And she said, that's all I ever wanted was an outdoor wedding. So he's a good dude. So he's like, okay, we'll do something next summer and we'll make it interesting. So what we did was matter of fact, it was July 20th or 11th. We, right before the rally, and he had the majority of the people that was in his wedding party 30 years ago. And we were all on motorcycles, and he had his 3 kids, and we had breakfast at this place, and then we went to 3 different locations, and they exchanged vows, and then told little stories about one another, and it was actually pretty neat. We actually did it in one place, Spearfish Canyon. We did it in front of a big waterfall, and I filmed it. And then I did some drone footage, and thank God Rick Halber was my savior. He just suggested to me like a week or 2 before, he's like, Ron, do you want to borrow my, I can't remember the name brand of it, the external mic.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, you know what? Yeah, sure.
That X1 or Comica, whatever that is?
Comica, yeah. Oh, my God. I still owe him for that. Wow. That thing did a beautiful job.
Ron, how does that Velcro glue stick on? Because I know how cold it gets there. How does that stick onto the frame?
Oh, right now it's probably 75 degrees outside. We were actually sweating out there. But it has, it's the backing of the Velcro's got like this glue. And then they actually gave us a tube of it was called adhesive promoter, and it was like a little gel that you put on the frame and then let it sit there for like 30 seconds and dry, and it helps, make it stick even better. But yeah.
You know what I always do? I always clean what I'm going to stick the Velcro to.
Mm-hmm.
I clean it with alcohol.
Yeah, we did that first. Yep. And then, matter of fact, here's
Yeah, he stood up. I thought he was in his underwear.
Yeah, I was just wondering.
I thought you were in your boxers, man.
Yeah.
It does. They look like straight white shorts.
Hey, quit picking on my shorts. There we go. Yeah, I put complete canvas.
Oh, cool.
Windows and everything. Yeah. So
Does look good.
yeah, we took our time and took us 2-3 hours out there today, but they come out pretty good. Yeah. So everybody, you'll be warm this winter. Yes, that Rick, that was Rick, that was the
Is that the outdoor wedding?
that was the outdoor exchange for vows where I borrowed your mic.
Renewing the vows, right?
Yeah. I put it. I probably ought to upload it on my regular page. I put it on one of my little sub pages, YouTube channels. And like I said, it come out really, really good.
Good. I'll have to go look at it.
Yeah, it's like 20 minutes long though, but it's funny as heck. Emery, he would tease her, and then he'd do an automatic comeback and just say the nicest thing, and like he would say, like, what was one of the things he's like, I really thought after all these years of marriage that you could make banana bread. And he goes, and you can't.
Hey, Ray. How's it going?
Hi, Rodney, Peter, Ron,
Right.
and Jim, and everybody in the chat.
But yeah, that was pretty cool. But Rick, again, thank you, buddy. He was my savior on that. The audio was so perfect.
It came out clear.
Yeah. Yeah.
Surprising.
They gave me a bunch of photos, and wait till you take a look at it. They gave me photos when they were high school sweethearts, and when you see what they look like, it's like, really? Especially he looks nothing like he does today.
Hey, Ron, did you see that? Did you see that video that Rosie put in the link? Put the link in the chat.
No, I guess I wasn't here in time. No.
Let me. I'm going to share that. This ought to interest you.
Is that the one with the alligator he was talking about?
No.
Oh, okay.
Check this out.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man.
Is that a trail cam? Holy Christ.
What happened to him?
Wow.
Get out of here. How's he still alive?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
Photoshop?
No, that looks pretty real to me.
Wow.
That looks like it just happened.
Yeah.
What is that? Does that backbone look familiar to you, Ron, at all? You got to be kidding me.
I think a lion got him.
Oh,
you know that could be. That could be. That could have been. He could have been attacked by a lion.
Yeah.
That is nuts.
Where is that from? Where? What area?
I have no idea. Let me see here.
I'm trying to go back in the chat.
Yeah, it doesn't say where it was located at.
That's on Rosie's page?
No, it was a link that he posted.
Oh.
Here, I can post it again, I think.
Yeah, I was going to say, do you see it in the chat? I'm going back. I don't see it.
It's quite a while back.
Yeah, it was.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
That's a sort of an injury, though. You don't survive for longer with that sort of injury.
Right. How the heck?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure he, like 10 Toes said, he probably died of infection, but
yeah.
Yeah, I didn't catch the date on that either.
That was a nice buck too.
Yeah.
A nice rack.
Yeah.
Here's the link.
I usually reserve that for a woman, but
I was waiting for that. Yeah.
I think that link will take you there.
Let me see.
Yeah. Yeah, it did.
Did it? Okay.
I want to freeze frame it when that thing gets in front of me. Because that just don't look like that could actually happen.
Crazy trail cam video.
It's like the bone doesn't look right. You know what I'm saying? The backbone.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
I'm gonna enlarge this.
Is that CG? Because look, that thing's perfectly cut out. Look at the rounded edges and all that. Nothing's torn like.
Yeah, something I don't know. If it's real, though, that's pretty amazing. Wow.
That is intense.
You do a lot of hunting, Ron. If anybody, you'd know.
Yeah.
That's too clean a tear. No.
It's amazing, though. You know, and if that was during the rut, it's amazing what those animals will do.
Yeah.
How they continue to walk around and.
Tell them about that one. Yeah.
2-3 weeks ago, that hunter literally shot off that antelope's front leg, and he didn't run. He didn't freak out. It's like, oh, there's a doe, and she's still in heat. I'm going after her. So he just kept following her. It's like, dude, your leg just got shot off. I don't care. There's a girl here.
I'm busy.
Hey, I want to say hello to EBR FPV and to Ten Toes. Welcome to the chat, guys.
I don't mean to be rude to anybody in the chat, but I can't read the chat and talk to you guys. Well, look at you guys.
Well, we know you're rude, Ray, and they do too. They accept that.
No.
And you know what, Ron?
Yeah.
The cell and Rodney and everybody, the cell phone's not going to get hot because I'm on the computer.
You know, there was someone else.
You got to turn your light on, though. You're real dark.
I don't know. I don't know about the lighting here. I don't know. Let me see if I shut this one off. No, that's not better, right?
No.
Yeah, no. Is it better or worse?
Lit up your background.
Let's see.
How's that?
It's better that way.
All right.
Yeah.
How cold is it by you, Rodney? Because it's freezing and windy up here, I'll tell you.
It's 50 degrees.
Really?
And
Wow.
speaking of windy.
Yeah, where's this wind coming from?
I don't know, but last night I'm sitting here watching TV and I heard this faint noise. So I paused the TV and it was like a storm was coming through. I stepped outside. There's a clear sky. I mean, it's dark and the moon was shining and everything. And it was just windy as all get out, man. I mean, it was crazy windy. We must have been getting gusts like 30, 35 miles per hour.
It's been like that today. It's beautiful here, man. It's like 73 degrees. Gorgeous. But yeah, we've had those winds all day, and there's no rain or anything coming with it. So
who knows?
19 more days, Jim. I'll be down there. But who's counting?
Oh, that's right. You're going to Florida, aren't you?
Yes. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Do you go down there for the winter, Ray?
Yes, Ron. Yeah, we come back. We down there whole winter. Come back May 1st.
Oh.
How do you trust the house?
Well, I've only had one issue over all the years, and we've been doing it quite a few years now. But I have a Nest thermostat. I don't know if you're familiar with that. You can keep track of your heat, set your heat remotely, and the neighbors keep an eye out on it.
That's pretty good.
And
so
obviously I have Nest cams too, security cams.
But you make sure the pipes don't freeze and all that crap.
Yes. Yeah. And a trick, and I don't know if anybody knows about this trick, but if you leave your faucet drip, it'll prevent the frozen pipes. Just drip it.
I remember all the times we used to have to use a hair dryer underneath the kitchen sink to try and get the pipe unfrozen.
Yeah, I remember that too.
So, guys, I might leave this too. I think I'm going to try and do something else here.
All right, Peter.
Okay.
Good seeing you, Pete.
Good to see you again, Jim. Bye, Rodney.
Nice being in chat with you, Peter. Finally, first time.
Thank you. Bye, Ray, and bye to Ron.
Yep, good to see you, Peter.
All right. Bye, everyone in chat.
Bye. So yeah, I'm going to need to end this one. So
all right, well, thank you for having me on.
Well, you're welcome, Ron. Anytime, Jimbo. Good to see you
When
again.
I spotted it, Ron.
Ray,
Rodney, I was editing, and all of a sudden I saw you were live. So I said, let me try to jump in. But thank you.
Glad you did.
I saw him by accident too, Ray. I didn't get a notification. I just saw him.
And just to leave a tease with you guys, the next video is not a drone video. It's a car show video.
Oh, okay. Well, those are always interesting.
70s cars?
All different kind. Yep.
Okay.
Cool.
The GTOs.
All right, Rodney, thank you.
You're welcome, Ray. You have a good evening, buddy.
Everybody have a good night.
You too.
all right, Ray, we'll see you. Jim,
Bye-bye.
Rodney, you guys take care.
You too, Ron. Take care, buddy. Tell Nancy how you said bye.
All righty, we'll do.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, I'm jumping too.
Okay, Jim. Have a good one, brother.
Talk to you later, brother.
All right. Everybody in chat, thank you for being here. Do appreciate it as always. Don't forget tonight, I believe it's going to be 8 o'clock, well, 7 o'clock Central Time. The Grumpy Vlogger will be doing his live stream. And then come this weekend, it'll be the Sunrise Cruise on Saturday and Sunday, and the Saturday Morning Coffee with Rodney. And there's other live streams going on as well. So y'all take care. Have a great week. And we'll see you on the next one. Love y'all. Bye.